Can you tell me in how many methods a polynomial division can be done? If your answer was 3, then you are correct. There are 3 main methods: long division, algorithm of division, and synthetic division. Let us see one by one with examples. To start with long division, example number 1, 2x squared plus x plus 1 divided by x plus 1. We write this as the first step, we divide the leading term 2x squared by the leading term in the divisor x. We get 2x. We put that on top and then multiply it with x plus 1 and write it here as 2x squared plus 2x. When we subtract it, we get minus x plus 1. Now we divide the leading term by the leading term in divisor and write the answer on top, and then again multiply it with x plus 1. Then we get minus x minus 1. And again, when we subtract, we get plus 2. We now stop the division here, since the degree in the remainder is less than the degree in divisor. So we get the quotient as 2x minus 1 and remainder as plus 2. Example number 2. 2x cubed minus x squared plus x minus 1 divided by x squared plus 1. We follow the same procedure. Try solving this. Here too, we divide the leading term by the leading term in the divisor. We get 2x. Then we multiply it with x squared plus 1. We get 2x cubed plus 2x. When we subtract it, we get minus x squared minus x minus 1. Again, we divide minus x squared by the leading term. We get minus 1. Then we multiply it with x squared plus 1. We get minus x squared minus 1. When we subtract, we get minus x. We stop here because the remainder's degree is less than the divisor. So we get quotient as 2x minus 1 and remainder as minus x. Key points to note: the sum of degrees of quotient and divisor is equal to the degree of dividend. In example number 1, degree of quotient is 1, degree of divisor is 1, and degree of dividend is 2. In example number 2, degree of quotient is 1, degree of divisor is 2, and degree of dividend is 3. Next point, the degree of the remainder is always less than the degree of the divisor. Example number 1, degree of remainder was 0 and degree of divisor was 1. Example number 2, degree of remainder was 1 and degree of divisor was 2. Let us now see algorithm of division. It has this basic rule, which is dividend equal divisor into quotient plus remainder. Let's work this out with the same examples. Example 2x squared plus x plus 1 divided by x plus 1. We can write this as 2x squared plus x plus 1 equals x plus 1 times ax plus b plus c. Here the quotient is ax plus b such that degrees of quotient and divisor is equal to dividend, and remainder is C, where degree of remainder is less than the degree of divisor. So we can further solve this, and by equating coefficient we get A equals 2, B equals -1, and C equals +2. Therefore, quotient equals 2x minus 1, remainder equals +2. We get the same answer as in long division method. Example number 2. 2x cubed minus x squared plus x minus 1 divided by x squared plus 1 will give you a couple of seconds. Try solving this. We can write this as 2x cubed minus x squared plus x minus 1 equals x squared plus 1 times ax plus b plus cx plus d. For the solving and equating coefficient, we get a equals 2, b equals -1, c equals -1, and d equals 0. Therefore, quotient is 2x minus 1 and remainder is minus x. We get the same answer as in long division method. Let us now see synthetic method. Synthetic method can be used only if the degree of the divisor is 1. Let's consider the example 1. So as the first step, we write the powers of x in the dividend in the descending order. Then we write the coefficient of those respectively. Then we equate the divisor to 0 and subject x and write it here. Then we add a 0 and add these two and write below as +2 in this case. Then we multiply -1 times +2 and write it here as -2. Then again we add these and write here as -1. Then we multiply these two and write here as +1. Then we add both of them and write as +2. Now we will have the quotient as 2x minus 1 and remainder as +2. Last term is the remainder and first two terms are the coefficients of quotient. Always the degree is 1 less than the dividend. 4x cubed minus x squared plus x minus 1 divided by x minus 1. Try solving this with synthetic method. We follow the same procedure. First we write the powers of x in dividend in descending order, then its coefficient, then we equate the divisor to 0 and subject x. We add a 0, add them up, then multiply +1 and +4 and write +4 here and add them, we get +3. Again we multiply +1 and +3 and we write +3 here. We add them, we get +4 and we do it one more time. So the last term is the remainder +3 and the quotient is 4x squared plus 3x plus 4.